Welcome back to another Lisa or Lena challenge. Today, we're traveling back in time to the medieval era, a world of castles, crowns, and endless mystery. On one side, Lisa brings her take on the medieval theme, and on the other, Lena offers her own version. Both sides feel like walking through history, but with a twist. I can't decide which one I'd wear to a royal ball. What about you? This challenge is so magical. Every glance feels like a step through an ancient storybook. One side shows grace and power, the other feels bold and adventurous. I keep changing my mind every time the screen shifts. Some looks whisper elegance, others scream confident. Which energy would you bring to the kingdom? Quiet strength or fearless charm? Tell me in the comments. What I love most is the way each style makes me imagine a whole life behind it. Maybe Lisa's side feels like a queen ruling her court, calm but powerful. Maybe Lena's side feels like a brave knight or a daring adventurer ready for the unknown. Honestly, both seem so alive. And I can't stop wondering, if you lived in the medieval era, who would you be? Every detail feels like it carries a story, from flowing shapes to elegant touches. Even without knowing exactly what's on screen, I can sense strength and creativity in both sides. Lisa might be showing a timeless silhouette, while Lena experiments with something striking and modern. And here I am again, torn between tradition and rebellion. Which one pulls you in more? Medieval fashion was all about presence, the way fabric moved, the meaning of colors, the weight of design. One side feels like royalty walking through candlelight. The other feels like a warrior returning from battle. Both tell powerful stories in their own way. If you could choose, would you rule the castle or explore the land beyond the walls? The deeper I look, the harder it gets to choose. Each time Lisa's side appears, I think, yes, this is it. But then Lena's version comes through, full of life and edge, and I switch instantly. Maybe the truth is that every person carries both sides, grace and courage, light and shadow. I think that's why this challenge feels so personal. What amazes me is how fashion can speak without words. Even if you can't see every detail, you can feel the story. Elegance, power, mystery. Maybe Lisa's style leans toward classic nobility, while Lena brings modern fantasy energy. Both work beautifully, and neither feels wrong. Maybe that's the beauty of medieval style. It celebrates imagination. If I had to live one day in this era, I think I'd change my outfit 3 times. How do you settle for one look when everything feels so enchanting? One side calls me with softness, the other with strength. I keep wondering which side would make you feel most like yourself. Would you shine in gold and grace, or rise in armor and boldness? The best part is how balanced everything feels. Even when the sides are completely different, they complement each other like night and day. Lisa's world might show refinement and tradition, while Lena's shows independence and energy. But both remind me that expression has no limits, not even across centuries. Isn't that what makes style timeless? Every frame feels like a story waiting to be told. Maybe one look belongs to a queen preparing for a festival, while the other belongs to a knight ready for a quest. Maybe both sides tell the same story in different ways. That's the magic of Lisa or Lena. You can't really choose one because together they make the full picture. I love how fashion can turn history into art. You don't need to know every detail to appreciate the vibe. One side feels like wisdom, the other like adventure. One feels soft, the other fierce. Sometimes I think I want to live on both sides of the screen at once. Tell me honestly, are you team tradition or team transformation? The medieval theme reminds me that beauty is not about perfection. It's about expression. Every choice tells a story. Color, shape, movement. Some days you want to feel royal and calm. Other days you want to look fearless and free. Maybe that's the secret of great style. It lets you live different versions of yourself. I keep thinking how each look would feel to wear. One might flow softly like wind through a courtyard. Another might carry the weight of armor and pride. Both sound incredible. I can almost hear the sound of footsteps on castle floors. I wonder if you were part of this world? Would you be known for elegance or bravery? Every second I watch, I find new details. The layers, the textures, the moods. They never stop surprising me. I love that I can't pick one side. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe the goal is to enjoy the whole journey, to explore, compare, and let each style teach us something new about expression and creativity. So now, it's your turn. Tell me in the comments, which side captured your heart? Lisa's graceful medieval magic or Lena's bold fantasy twist? I still can't decide, and maybe that's what keeps me watching. Every moment reveals something new. Thanks for joining me through this time travel challenge. Stay until the end. The best is always yet to come.